guys, I am Eddie. This is All Things Edders. If you're new to the channel, if you've landed on the channel, if you've come from an ad, if you've come from a post, we cover everything fitness, business, automotive related, and everything else in between in my life. Behind me, we're at V-Spec Performance. If you haven't seen the previous episode, we left the car here to get a service and also to see whether or not we could squeeze a little bit more power from the current platform. I didn't want to do anything too drastic. The car is quite rare. There's only 141 of them in this spec, but I wanted something a little bit more responsive. I wanted something that I could have fun with and daily drive. Well, I'm not going to daily drive it, but I wanted something that when I got into the car felt like Godzilla, living up to its name. I never actually got to drive the car in its high boost setting, funnily enough, but today we're hoping we can squeeze 300. Above 300, I'd be happy with 300 all-wheel kilowatts, which I think is the perfect balance for a car like this. It is enjoyable, it is fun, and without me rambling on too long, let's go inside and check out the car and see how much it makes. We're going to be doing a power run. How exciting. Guys, I just wanted to quickly let you know, if you didn't watch the previous vlogs, we do have upgraded Trust T51 77 turbos, quite laggy again. That's why we're here today. We want to be able to spruce it up, get a little bit more oomph from the current system, well, the current platform. And it has Nismo 550cc injectors, as well as a HKS hard piping kit for the air intake and a HKS titanium exhaust. So a lot of the upgrades on the car are quite basic. It does have cams, and now it has upgraded cam gears and a computer that we can tune and talk to. All right, check out the Mainz R34. If you guys haven't already seen this car, well, it's a replica of the Mainz. Actually, I don't know whether or not it's the genuine or it's a replica of the Mainz R34, the one that revs incredibly high. Cut to some footage. You know what to do, James. It's made 370 all-wheel kilowatts. The R34 is not going to make 370 all-wheel kilowatts, but we'll see. That is also one of the most incredible R33s ever produced, the 400R. It's in its bubble wrap. These guys also have a Z-Tune resprayed in Midnight Purple 3 from Japan, from the Nismo factory. So it's all OEM, one of 20 being delivered to V-Spec Performance. Have the most hardcore R34s. Unfortunately, it's not here for us to record, but when it does come in, we'll do a feature. We'll bring the R34 again, get them side by side. Another incredible V-Spec 2 R34. This one recently just came off the dyno. I think it made 350 kilowatts as well. Mainz R34, another replica build of the Mainz R34, but in Millennium Jade. Honestly, best color. True? Thumbs up if you think Millennium Jade is the best color. And then mine. In the dyno room, ready to go. That was intense, so loud, especially from back there. But yeah, the car has had its power run. We know what the high boost setting is now. We'll take you guys over the dyno charts, and then we'll head back to the office, answer some of your Q&As, and next week we are actually filming from China. James goes international. 11 episodes deep, and we are already heading overseas. We're gonna record some vlog content. We're gonna give you guys so much value. I'm excited, as always. I'm always excited, dude. I'm so excited. I don't know whether or not I should mess with the car a little bit more.
Drive it now and see how you go.
Yeah.
Experience it on the road.
Yeah.
See how happy you are with it, and then go from there.
Yeah. Sweet. Sounds good. I don't think I actually ever got to drive the car in high boost setting at all.
Didn't realise there was
No, I didn't realise there were two settings. So the entire time I'm like, wow, this feels underpowered and it feels laggy. Well, that makes sense now. All right, so we just went over the power run with the car and went over the results with Simon. As you can see, this was our old power curve, and you could see just how laggy the car was in terms of when the actual turbos kicked on. Close to mid 4000s, which is exactly what I was saying, which is extremely laggy. swaggy for this car, especially with the current setup that it's got. We don't have a big single turbo on there. You know, we still are retaining stock-ish twins. New tune and new setup has the car starting to make positive boost from 2500 onwards, and well and truly making power at the old RPM level. So that's amazing. In terms of overall power, we cracked it. We got over 300 all-wheel kilowatts, well 302.7 to be exact, at 16 PSI. The only thing holding the car back at the moment is the fuel system. Again, it is the stock fuel system with, I think, Nismo 550cc injectors. That's about it. If we really do want to up the power, we're going to need to upgrade the fuel system and so on and so forth, and the list never ends. The ultimate goal would be a streetable 350 to 400 all-wheel kilowatts, but I want to jump in the car first. I want to experience it. I want to drive it. Unfortunately, we won't be driving it back to the office today. There is still a few things that they need to fine tune and tweak. Need to make brackets for the new Power FC, as well as tidy up the wiring. So unfortunately, we won't be able to drive it. We'll save that for another time. We'll do an impression, my first impressions of driving the car again on high boost, over 300 all-wheel kilowatts, and just see whether or not it is exactly what I was after. If not, and you know, catch the power bug again, we'll just upgrade the car, do what we need to do. Anyway, we're gonna head back now to the office. We're gonna do a Q&A, and we're also gonna touch upon what we're doing next week. We're heading to China. We're gonna bring you guys on that journey. James is coming along as well. We're gonna film a few vlogs for you guys. We're gonna give you guys some value in regards to what we're doing there, why we're heading there, and will I be returning again in the near future. But for now, I'm signing off here at V-Spec Performance. We're heading to the office. I'm going to answer your questions as quickly as we possibly can. And then the sale starts at 12 p.m. We are back at the office. Sale is live. So if you guys haven't checked it out, and if this video launches in between the sales period, be sure to check out doyoven.com, free plug. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting. We are doing a Q&A today. Well, that was really abrupt. That was really loud, sorry guys. The first question comes from Liam Skids. How do you stay motivated to gym, and what's the best way to stay motivated? Honestly, find yourself a goal and keep yourself accountable to that goal. Motivation is fake. You know, you'll have your high motivation days, you'll have your low motivation days, but if you find your why, you'll be able to persevere through those times where you feel lackluster in terms of your energy and your motivation. So find your why. Amilbs. I butcher these names. Amilbs. Amilbs? Amilbs. What are your goals for 2020? What aren't our goals for 2020? World domination? You know what? What would be really cool? Getting a plaque from YouTube. 100,000 subscribers by end of 2020. Can we make that happen? Where it's like mid-year, midway through 2019. That's an ambitious goal, but it's definitely a goal. On top of that, obviously expanding the brand worldwide. We want to be drop shipping from third-party logistics centers in Europe and the US, alleviate all of our customers and fans over there from, you know, customs duties and freight. We want cheaper freight and better resolutions for our returns process, return shipping. And on top of that, expanding my personal branding as well. I want to be able to drive as much content for you guys as possible, give as much value as I possibly can, as well as personal development. You know, I've been really big on staying true to my fitness goals. That's also a big part of my plans for 2020. I want to learn a new craft. Jiu-jitsu would be awesome. Taking my boxing a little bit more seriously would be awesome. And just remaining fit, working towards those goals. Maybe shredded for 2020, who knows? Benjamins says, did you start Gym Memes or buy the account? How valuable has that fan page been to DoYoven? So I didn't buy it. I started Gym Memes back in late 2011 or start of 2012. The inception of pages on Facebook. I created the page right after I created my own personal page. I was sharing a lot of fitness memes, a lot of fitness content, so I naturally just gravitated towards another page. Gym Memes made sense at the time, and who doesn't like satirical content? And from there, I created a number of other pages as well. Boss Girls Certified, yeah, she squats. Inspirational Transformations, yeah, he lifts. And then all of those pages sort of culminated into the brand DoYoven as you know it today. All of these pages have been valuable assets for the brand, especially from the beginning, like the inception of the brand. We were able to funnel a lot of traffic to the website. Obviously, giving content to people through these other pages sees value, and ultimately people saw value in the brand and the products that we were offering. So there isn't really an exact measure of how important these pages have been, but they definitely help to build the brand right from the very onset. And now, you know, brand is what it is, continues to grow every single day, and it's based on our efforts and our output. In terms of admins on the Gym Memes page, we've had a number of admins come and go. I've obviously been a major proponent of its growth, especially from the early onset, but Becky, massive shout out to him. He's also one of the major Gym Memes admins at the moment. The guy posts content frequently. Big Vex, there's your Gym Memes admin. You know, we try and aim for hourly content on the Facebook page. At the moment, you know, like Instagram, we've been like just posting content here and there, whatever we find funny, you know, pretty much it. Zafir_AAA says, any chance of a meet and greet at Sydney? I wouldn't rule it out. What I mean, like, is there anyone that wants to come meet us in Sydney? Surely. Maybe in the near future. Maybe we'll do something in the near future where, you know, do a meet and greet in Sydney, venture off and see all the fans. James,
Yeah.
Do we have fans?
At least one.
At least one. Sophia, I'm coming to meet you. I'm coming flying down. We'll have a meet and greet, just you and me, have a coffee, talk business, talk fitness, talk cars, whatever. You know, I'm down for it. Vivek Pereira says, next Japanese car. Honestly, I don't want any more cars. I think, lies. These are not lies. I don't want any more cars. I've had enough. We've got enough. We're doing enough with these cars. I just feel like, you know, there's one me. How many cars can I use and drive? And it's not practical anymore. It's excessive. But if I were to buy another car, it'd probably be a Hyundai NSX. Just don't tell anyone that. Ruben to the Taylor. You're always seeing movies. What are your top 3 films? Actually, how do you round down your top 3? I've seen 2 movies recently. Toy Story 4 is great, and Godzilla was piss poor. In terms of favorite movies, I really don't have a favorite. I like too many and I can't remember them. But Fast and Furious was great, Lion King was exceptional, and Man on Fire has stayed with me for a very long time. So I like those 3. And last but not least, just to finish up with the questions, Andre Barber says, has your passion for cars been a motivator when building Do You Even? I feel like my passion for cars and my passion for Do You Even are mutually exclusive. They've never, like, one hasn't been reliant on the other. I've never really wanted to build the brand to be able to afford more cars. That's not how it works. For me, you know, I genuinely have a love and passion for the brand because I've always been the type of person to problem solve, to want to develop and continually build branding, just like I've continually wanted to develop myself. In saying that, cars are completely irrelevant to that goal. There's no overlap there. I just like cars. It's a hobby of mine. And so one has been able to fund the other, but it's never been a motivator for the other. You know, passion and fitness has been such a big part of my life because I feel like it's one thing that you can't buy. It's something that you need to earn. And just like building branding, it's something that you need to work at continually in order to get to that next step. And that's something that I love. Naturally in me, it's what I love doing, progressing and learning constantly. The brand has presented problems as you continue to grow, which I love working through. That's just in my nature. That's who I am. But yeah, never been a motivator. That's a wrap. James, we're done. What a quick episode. Filmed in one day, done in one day, Q&As in one day, and I am out. Actually, I'm not out because sales started like 4 hours ago and we've been bombarded by orders. So I've got to go and help the team. If you liked what you saw, guys, feel free to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. Next vlog is going to come from China. We are heading to China overseas. James is coming with me. The design team is going over there as well. Nikki, our operations manager, will be there with me as well, not only as my partner, but as the operations manager for the brand. And we're going to be visiting some of our manufacturers. We're getting more insight into what we're developing, what we're going to be bringing out for next season. And I hope you guys enjoy what we're going to be putting out. Anyway, I'm out. See ya. Oh, bro, my knee.